Well, what's good, everybody? Happy Friday. Look at that. Oh, as soon as we hit the air, Scott goes off, says device not connected. Well, that's how it goes here on Sportshead sometimes. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. What's up, Andrew? We're here for episode 79, bro. What's going on?
We're on air, motherfuckers. What happens on air stays on air, I guess.
All right, bro. Well, we're doing it. It's a Friday night. We're feeling right, as we like to say. This is just the beginning of a fun night of podcasting, Andrew.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So we're broadcasting on my BF Live channel. So hello and welcome to that channel. And we're also co-streaming on Andrew's channel, Andrew the Giant 96.
I have 7,759 subscribers, almost 8,000.
Awesome, bro. Hey, and tell everybody, you told me an interesting stat right before the show. Tell everybody how many views you have, Andrew.
I think I'm close to 1 million views.
1 million views. Andrew the Giant, the Human Sports Ticker, 1 million views. I see Scott's rolling in backstage. That is cool, bro. Andrew's forever the numbers guy. So please, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe, whether you're watching on BF Live or on Andrew the Giant 96. I see Scott getting ready backstage. He's back online. We're ready to do it. All right. I'm getting the thumbs up. So let's bring him in. He's our third bro. You know, come on. Come on in here.
I have to hold my microphone for a minute. My microphone fell down right when we started.
It was amazing. It was on cue. Like as soon as I hit it to bring all of us in, it went device not connected. It was like amazing timing, Scott. I would ask you how you're doing, but I can see technically how you're doing, bro. Well, it's good to be here tonight. We're starting off the night of a lot of fun. I'm going to be podcasting for a long time personally because I'm starting here on Sportsheads at 9 o'clock East. I'm going over to the Shuli Network, and we're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke and watch a lot of good videos over there. And then after that, at approximately 11:55 tonight, 11:55 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to start a 24-hour stream. I got the house to myself. What a better time. It ain't going to interfere with nobody. I can just be myself and do whatever and just hang out. So we're going to have a good time with you, and we're going to fuck around and find out because I got some things planned, but other than that, I just got some links out there, and we're going to see what happens. So join us. If you're going to be around tonight or all weekend, hang out with us.
You might catch me snoring on there.
Might. There's a good chance. Those of you who are friends and fans of Andrew know that Andrew is famous for his sleep streams. I said, hey, Andrew, if you're going to sleep, bro, I'm doing the 24-hour stream, bro. You might as well come on my stream. What did you say, Andrew?
It's a challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted, yes. But how did you put it when you said, I'm going to come and do what with you?
Sleep with you.
Yeah, creepy. Yeah, yes. He didn't come and say, I'm going to come on cam with you, Bob, or I'll be on the air with you guys, with my dudes. He keeps saying to me and Scott, I'm going to come over and sleep with you. Like, he meant that shit. He means a little too much, don't he, Scott?
Yeah. 10 o'clock, 10:30 last night, I get a message. You want to sleep with me?
I saw that. Yeah, I heard that creepy voice message too in our private DM, bro. Oh, wow. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Well, let's bring him in. I see him. He's in the camera. He's looking like Robert Palmer video sharp. Let's bring him in. He's our boy from the West Coast. Boom.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Look at sharp dressed man Bone Lows. He's simply irresistible. Look at this. Oh, shit. Rico Bone Loads. Rico. Good, man. How you doing, man? Looking good. I'm not going to. I know you probably dressed like that for a reason. I don't know if you want to tell the folks or not. If you want to keep that on the DL.
No, yeah, just had an interview. It went really well. I think they liked me, so they said they'll let me know by mid next week, if I've got the job. But there were other people interviewing for the same position. It was kind of weird. It was like an audition, like for Hollywood, or you see like the people you're like auditioning against.
Well, that's good, man.
I think I got it. I think I really impressed them, and so hopefully. Cross the fingers that we'll have some good news.
Man. If you're out there on the West Coast area and you need a reliable, decent human being right there, hire our friend Bone Loads right here. Come on, look how good he looks. Maybe look at somebody else with a shirt and tie like that.
I had a suit too. I had a jacket on. So.
Oh shit! I'm glad you didn't cut us too much by wearing the jacket on air, bro. I'm glad you're here tonight, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck. I told you that privately and all.
Yes.
So I hope that all goes well. We got lots of messages stacking up. So why don't I put my goggles on and we'll see who's checking in with us tonight? How about that? Let's get him with that. then we'll get into some sports. Bone Loads was the first one in saying, yeah. Hello, Fraulein. How are you doing today, Fraulein? Yes, how you doing? Fraulein says yes. Yes. Look, I made it to a show on time, about time. There you go. Let's see. Thank you. He knows, yeah, that word. Yo, what's up? Let's see. V3 Meme says, yes, what's going on? Brownstown. I see you guys. You're watching from Andrew the Giant 96 link. I'll beat Andrew to it and ask you to please subscribe to that if you're not subscribed to Andrew's the Giant 96 already. I live for this, as V3 Memes. Well, that's cool, bro. We do too. What's up? Hi, how you doing? Sean Riggle saying, what's up, dudes? It's our bro, Sean Riggle. What's up, guys? I'm back. It's Brownstown, becoming a regular here. We love it seeing you. He's saying yes. Finally, sports heads again. Yeah, V3, you know what's up. We do this every Friday, bro. Let's go in a room. Whoa, hang on a second now. I just got to know you guys. I don't know. Slow your roll. Let's see. Oh, let's see. It's the lovely Shayna checking in.
Hey, Shayna.
Hi, lovely.
Hey, Shayna. Hi, Mrs. Andrew. How you doing? Let's do this, Andrew. There you go.
Yep.
Favorite time of the week, man. I love Fridays when we do the show. Man. I can't.
Hell yeah, it really
so
feels like
now.
the end of the week, like we've got to a starting line, because we started this like 2 years ago or so, and I guess we just picked on Friday because there wasn't too much going on for Fridays. We got to the end of the day, we wanted to get together and talk sports. So what's guys? I hope all is well from Bybee. Sup, guys? We got the hearts. We got the hi, Andrew. We got I hope everyone is staying safe. Love, peace and love, Sean Riggle. Oh, hi guys, I'm back again. You keep coming and going, bro. Just stay around. I love you. From Shayna. Burnout. What's up? hey, from Brownstown. Bone Loads getting a shout out right there from Brownstown. He's back again, boys. Where you going, bro? You're tiring me out when you're coming back and forth, man. Stay still. Let's see. It's Friday, baby. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Scott Fitzpatrick's in there. He loves it. We're looking forward to having a great time with all y'all tonight. We're going to have a long night. So like I said, if you're going to be around all night, all weekend, we got something planned for you. We got shows coming up at 9. I'm doing a show near midnight, 24-hour stream. White Claw Bone Loads. Claw is law. What's up, guys? How's it going? Good luck to Bone Loads on the job thing. Hi, Bone Loads. Hi, Bone Loads. Leave hi BF Live, Andrew and Bone Loads. This stomach bug sucks. Oh, man. You still sick there, Shayna?
Oh yeah,
I guess the answer is yes.
She got sick last night when we was on No Filter. She got sick last night.
Did she? Did she do it on camera?
Tried to get her, but Andrew wouldn't let her.
Damn, come on, Andrew. You gotta know what's good for the show, bro. You just let things happen. Let it happen. What's up, Brownstown? She says she feels great today. Well, that's good. That's good.
You
You don't sound too great.
By the way, that's the
That's a different
Bizarro.
Shayna.
Yeah, different Shayna. Bizarro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's not
Now
the
I'm
same.
seeing the difference, and I see we had we have a green S here, then we have Bizarro Shayna here. Oh, okay, I got it. Very good.
She was always feeling good and positive attitude.
Oh, I get it now. Okay,
Oh, got it.
now I'm picking up on things. I'm a little slow on the uptake. Let's see.
That Shayna's dog
I'll
didn't
make-
die.
I'll make sense in a
Right.
minute. No, you won't, baby. If you ain't gonna make sense now, you ain't gonna make sense when you hire him. All right, guys. Well, we got a lot of stories in the hopper. We got some big sports stories on baseball, football, all that. So you ready to go? You ready to do it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Turn my gain down for proper modulation. Oh, and look at the Bone Loads got the spatial effect. Look at that. Wearing a suit, special effects. Where else you going to get this on a Friday night? All right, Andrew. Big story, and I'm excited about it being a Baltimore boy. The Baltimore Orioles were sold this week, brother. Talk about that a little bit.
They were sold to a billionaire group for $1.3 billion.
$1.3 billion.
And Cal Ripken is a part of that group.
You're right. And that's a very good point, Andrew, in that it says John Angelos, who was the son of Peter Angelos, the person that originally bought the team. His father wasn't a lawyer. And they run the team more like a law firm than a business. It seemed like they have to win every contract negotiation and every little thing. So I'm looking forward to it being into this new billionaire's hands, as Andrew said, Andrew. And I think you make a good point in that Cal Ripken is also part of the group that's going to be part of the new ownership group.
And the ownership made a big splash last night.
Yeah, we'll get into that, but I want to touch a little bit more on the Cal Ripken thing, dude, because don't you think it's odd that, basically a living baseball legend, I know this from being a Baltimore fan, he hasn't really been like involved with the team, like on a management level or ownership level or even like a counseling level. I think there's always been some friction there. And now right out the gate with the new ownership group, he's like, sounds like he's ready to go. Don't you think that Cal Ripken Jr. being part of the ownership group is going to just boost the whole organization, Andrew?
Yes. There'll be a desired place to play.
Very good point. Desired place to play for more reasons than just the money bonus. What do you think about this, about the Orioles being sold and Cal Ripken being part of this new group now?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, they'll be able to maybe fork over some dough for some players now, and a guy that knows the game. He's going to want to win. He's going to have the approach like not from a business standpoint because they're going to make money if you win. That's what people don't seem to realize usually. If you win, you're probably going to make money. So yeah, I think he's going to have that approach as like no dollar amount is too much kind of. He's going to want to put together a winner as opposed to put together a team that's going to make money.
Right, because he comes from a culture and a business background of an equity fund where these guys are judged on how well they perform. Go ahead, Andrew.
My only hope is one player they got last night. I hope they shell up good money for the guy and get him to stay.
Okay, well, why don't you go ahead, start talking about that? So Andrew hit on it already. Tell everybody the player that the Baltimore Orioles acquired after we acquired a new owner.
Sad to see him go, but our ace Corbin Burns got traded over there.
Let me find the link here, and I'll put it up, Andrew.
It's a big deal. Oh, and Grant Hill is also a part of that ownership group with Cal Ripken.
Is that right? I know that's a big thing is that they try to bring in like as many kind of little guys, like some of those celebrity guys.
How do you feel about the deal, Bonos?
I think it's great for the Orioles. It's good that they can kind of keep the momentum going, pick up where they left off. They're not losing pieces; they're gaining pieces. So hopefully they can make another freaking run at it again.
I hope he doesn't go straight to the Yankees next year.
All right, so let's get into the details a little bit, Andrew. So tell everybody where this guy came from. He's like special to you, right?
I've watched him for 6 years. Let's just say you're getting the best pitcher in all of baseball.
That's cool, man. That seems to be the consensus, Andrew. I've been reading up on it. We give up two like kind of minor leaguers, really kind of minor leaguers, if you will. I thought we were going to make a mistake and give up a big prospect, but this guy he's only got a 1-year deal with us, Andrew.
I've watched him for 6 years, basically his whole career.
Yeah.
He's basically the best pitcher in all of baseball.
Wow,
You'll love him. You'll probably win this. And I hear you have another good pitcher at the top there. What's his name?
Trying to remember, Andrew, who's still around.
Kyle.
Oh, Bradish?
Yep.
Yeah, Kyle Bradish also. Yeah, so we got a couple guys with some potential. Right, we picked him up. So we'll have to see. But Corbin Burns trade. He's 29 years old, but he's only going to be under his original contract. So like Andrew's saying, if they don't make a deal, this new ownership doesn't make a deal with him next year, he could potentially end up being like a New York Yankee, like a lot of these free agents tend to.
I do not want to see him a Yankee. No. I would want him go anywhere else. Anywhere else. I'm telling you, I'm begging you, Corbin Burns, do not side with the fucking Yankees.
Clip that.
Clip it.
Send
heard it. We'll send it to him. Brownstown. Where do you think Zadarius Smith will go, and will Joe Flacco retire or not?
That's a good question. I love me some Zadarius Smith.
It seems like Joe Flacco is going to stay around and be like he's willing to be a backup or whatever, just to be on the playground. He seems like he's having fun with things, Bone Loads.
Yeah, they want to bring him back. Actually, the Browns, they're a little restricted as far as cap goes, but yeah, they want to bring him back to backup Watson, and he seems like he's fully open to it. I think he knows that Watson might go down again. He's going to be the guy. So, and then Smith, man, that's a big pickup. And with defensive players, you never know.
I wonder how many more years he has in the tank, how much more speed he has in his step, but. Yeah, he's a great defender.
Yeah, he really is. Hey, maybe let's bring him to the Chargers. You know, maybe Harbaugh will get him.
This broke earlier this afternoon. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers,
Yeah.
actor Carl Weathers, the original Apollo Creed from the Rocky movies and whatnot. Did you hear that, Scott?
No, this is news to me.
This just happened this
Really?
afternoon. It just kind of broke right before we came on air. He
Yeah.
died at the age of 76, but yeah, you might know him from some of you know him from The Mandalorian. There's one of his more recent things, but really always a really cool Action Jackson, right? He did
Yeah, Action Jackson. Yeah.
There you go. Oh shit! Now we're bringing it.
He wasn't Shaft, was he?
No.
You're damn wrong. No, I don't think
Close
so.
enough. though.
He
Him and
was-
Vanity. I think Vanity was in one of the Action Jackson movies.
That's right. Vanity was in the Action Jackson movie. Oh, we're bringing them all back, Bonos, all the old memories.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Action Jackson.
Cancer.
He was in Predator too. Remember, you son of a bitch.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Shake the
Predator.
hands. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Cool guy.
Yeah.
Always seemed like a really down to earth guy. Like some people, when you look at him, you're
Yeah.
like, I bet if I hung out with him, it would be really cool, and he would be like a real cool bro. And I always got that vibe off of him.
He was actually in the Gronk commercials for the Kick. His most recent work. He was driving the car.
Okay. Good reference, bro.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. That just was out. So maybe they'll do a tribute to him on the Super Bowl commercial. Maybe Gronk will dedicate
I
the Kick to him or
agree.
something. You know?
I
Spike the ball
agree.
on him. Ooh.
Yeah.
I
What's up?
agree, Brownstown. I agree.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're gutting that whole organization. Everything's
So,
fucking
uh,
from the ground
Andrew
up.
Brownstown, if you weren't watching, like probably in the middle of last season, he was calling for the removal of their quarterback. He was saying, "Tell him, Andrew."
Matt, I was pleading, begging New England to just cut ties with
Yep.
Mac Jones.
Yep. Andrew wasn't even going to let him finish the last season. He was like, "Nope, ain't having it. Mac Jones is done."
Awful. Awful.
So Andrew called that
Caleb-
earlier, and yeah, we agree, bro. Between Bill Belichick leaving, and now they need a new GM, new coach. They need a new new quarterback. So yeah, they're building from the ground up, basically. Oh shit, we
Yeah,
got
I don't envy OJ Mayo, man. That's a tough job.
Gerard Mayo. Yeah,
Oh, they say OJ Mayo. OJ Mayo is a basketball player. Yes, Gerard Mayo.
I see
Thank you.
OJ, and he's
Yeah,
the new coach
yeah.
of the Patriots.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's gonna be a
Gerard-
tough job, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it is building from the ground up. It
I
really is.
suspect they won't even be 500 their first season.
Mm.
No.
Unless something odd happens, Andrew, I think they're starting from the ground up, so they're going to have to really build a lot there in a short period of time. You might be right about that. Thanks for taking care of me. We got that one. We got the Weathers. We got that one. Hey, oh, look at our friend checking in. Shayna's dead cat. Scott, would you do the honors of reading this one, brother?
Sure. Meow meow. Why oh why meow? Couldn't I have lived with the other Shayna?
The other Shane. Oh, you might not have gotten the antifreeze with the other Shane. I get it. I'm sorry, Shayna's dead cat. Thanks for stopping in, man. We
RIP.
appreciate that.
Whoop,
Whoop,
whoop.
From Juggler Jen, she says, whoop, whoop. What's up, whoop, whoop? To you, Juggler Jen. How you doing? Happy Friday. Brownstown, top retirement.
Oh wow.
Jason Kelsey, Aaron Donald, and Julio Jones. Wow, yeah. Julio Jones, he probably stayed around a minute too long, I think. You know, he made
Yeah.
what do you think, Bonos? He made a couple good catches, but he wasn't really a factor anymore.
No, yeah, he was just kind of hanging on by a thread. Really cool that the Eagles brought him in and that he did get some touchdowns, but yeah, totally a shell of his former self. You know, yeah, I think it's a good time to hang him up. But Aaron Donald, he's retiring.
I can't say I heard that, but Jason Kelsey
Yeah,
kind of
what?
surprises me because it seems like they're right there. They're almost tasting Super Bowls. And I'm surprised that he's kind of leaving now, but maybe it's the time in his life where his body's telling him, you know, this is it. I've had enough. But I was kind
Yeah.
of surprised considering that the brothers are so hot right now. Go ahead, Andrew.
Good call.
Well,
Yeah, you would think he would
What
kind of
about
capitalize. on it.
Travis?
Say that again, brother.
I think if Travis wins the Super Bowl, it's time to go.
You think he's done? He's gonna be in 3 club, get 3 rings, and ain't no need to play. I'm gonna go hit some, go get some of that. Take care of some of that.
Right?
He's
Stay at home
Taylor-
dad and shit.
He's got Taylor Swift.
I got 3 wings and mad bitches. I'm out of here, y'all. See ya. Come on.
He's gonna be like K-Fed, like, where's my palimony?
My
It's
Palamone.
Palamone.
Matt Judon's not bad. Matt Judon. Hey,
he's great.
Since we're talking about this and you go deep, Matt Judon was a former Raven. Because Mike McDonald, our defensive coordinator, was hired away to be the new head coach of the Seattle Seahawks, Boneloads. They moved up a guy named Zach Orr, who started out on the Ravens as an aspiring linebacker. He was going to be really good, and then they found he had some congenital spine disease, and now he's going to end up being the new defensive coordinator of the Baltimore Ravens. So I thought that was a pretty good story, bro, going from being a player to having his playing career cut short. He ended up being like a coaching intern, and now he's going to be the defensive coordinator. Good story.
Yeah, that's great. Worked his way up, man.
Have any of you guys heard anything about the Packers defensive coordinator vacancy? Because I haven't.
I have not, bro, but it's just like the coaching carousel is going on right now. We're going to talk about one of the coaches that's been around for a while. Matt Judon's not bad. I agree. We like Matt Judon. He's a football guy. I came back to Twitter just for No Filter and the Sports Heads.
Hey.
Come on. Derrick Henry is being released. Now, this is interesting. He said his goodbyes to the Tennessee Titans. We played a video clip of that. Him saying right, Boneloads, his last hurrahs. And it definitely felt like free agency was in the cards for him the way he was saying goodbye. So I'm not too surprised by that. But there'll definitely be some takers out there, Boneloads.
Yeah, he can still play. Yeah, he might only have a couple of years, but those 2 years that he's got are going to be good.
Packers. You would love that, Andrew. Hey, now, Scott, you're familiar with Earl Campbell, right? Don't Derrick Henry remind you of the old Earl Campbell, the way he runs?
Yeah, now you said that. Yeah.
That's when I see Derrick Henry and I see those colors, Boneloads. He's not quite, no one will ever be Earl Campbell, but he's the closest one in this day.
That's a good comparison. Yeah, I love me some Earl Campbell, dude.
Earl Campbell was the best. A truck.
Funny, Derrick Henry yesterday, he played in the dodgeball for the NFL skills, and he dominated.
Who did that?
Freaking tagging dude, Derrick Henry.
Did he? Okay. We're going to talk a little bit about the Pro Bowl because, guys, after all these years, the Pro Bowl has finally what we complained it should all turn into. Just play flag football. They are literally now playing flag football at the Pro Bowl. They're having skills challenges and playing flag football. It's come to that.
Joke.
What
are you going to say something, Scotty? My bad. You said you were going to say something. I cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just going to mention, seeing these guys when their careers come and they retire, I hate seeing it because it makes me feel old, man. I've watched them come and go.
It does. And like me, you see players like they come in, they retire, and then you're like, we talk about this all the time, Scott, how 5-10 years don't seem like nothing anymore. And it's really nothing in the life of an athlete or a football player. Travis Kelce said 4 years. Yeah, we'll have to see. Pussy's a powerful drug, David.
Yeah.
Hit that like button. We got that one. Nice BF. Thank you, David by B. That's fucked up. Flag football. Yeah, and we're going to show that a little bit. Let's get into this. But first, let's see some of the things that I was going to crack on this at first, but I can't bust on this too much because I found this clip, guys, where it says, nothing like a little puppy therapy to ease the nerves before Championship Sunday. This is the 49ers. They actually had some comfort dogs come in, and I was all ready to bust on this, but look, turns out they're going to the Super Bowl, so I can't laugh at it too much. So let's check this out and see what method these guys did to calm down.
Hey, don't you want to be jacked like you're ready to kill someone before the game?
So that's why I show it for comparison, Boneloads, because traditionally that's what everybody does. Yeah, you go out, be cold or go out and be miserable and and work your ass off. So I found this to be a interesting change of pace and an interesting tactic. And you could be critical of it if they lost, but I guess since they won, it's a little hard to be critical of it, right?
It's heartwarming. Excellent.
Today on a heartwarming Sports Heads.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
BF and the boys present dogs.
Because they're going to be so gentle with these creatures and nice and compassionate, and then be expected to crush dudes.
They're sitting there, they're petting the dog, going, "I love you, dog, but I'm going to kick some fucking ass on fucking son. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
You don't know the ass I'm going to kick, dog." So there you got you get the gist of that. So I just thought that was an interesting training tactic leading up to a championship game.
Yeah.
Instead of getting out and going rah-rah and having extra drills and extra coaching and all that shit, they did that, and it seems like it worked for them. So just goes for some different coaching techniques, if you will.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't Michael least it wasn't Michael Vick's old dogs.
very good point.
If he
Yeah.
was still quarterback, they'd be rounding him up.
Yeah,
Come here,
different,
I'm just gonna go and carry this one
Oh,
over
yeah,
here.
right now. Mike, get your
Oh, I'll
dogs.
take him off your hands.
Get your dogs, Mike.
Yeah.
All right, he got his dogs.
I'm
There
just
we
gonna
go.
go on and
Good point,
take the
Scott.
dog over the kennel.
All right, Andrew. Now Andrew last year, not only did he say that they should have moved from Mac Jones in New England, but Andrew also said that when I'm trying to get all these quarterbacks right, who's the quarterback that got who? Lance?
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, Trey Lance before Brock Purdy, he got injured, and when Purdy got put in, the last guy picked in the NFL draft, Andrew said what they should do with the quarterbacks. Andrew,
Move on.
Meaning what?
Trade him.
And stick with who? I'm trying to get it out of you. Come on.
Purdy.
That's right, you did. Andrew called that shit last year. Once again, no joke. Andrew said as soon as Trey Lance got hurt and they brought Brock Purdy in, the last guy picked in the entire draft, Andrew said they are going to get rid of Trey Lance and Brock Purdy is going to be the starting quarterback. And Andrew was dead on with that shit. So I'm giving you props for that, bro. So Brock Purdy, they have some billboards in Arizona. It says they anger some Cardinals fans because they say I about threw up. So apparently, Brock Purdy Mania has reached Arizona billboards, and not everyone is thrilled with the display of love for San Francisco 49ers quarterback who played high school football there, Andrew. So what do you think about this? His old town's repping him in Arizona, but I guess these Arizona fans, they're not having it.
Really weird. Yeah, I'd be kind of conflicted myself.
They don't like him?
Well, I guess they don't like it being rubbed into the 49ers,
Yeah, he's a hometown kid, so it'd be like a kid that grew up in Wisconsin, went on to play for the Vikings, and then the Vikings are going to the Super Bowl, and then they have one in the heart of Green Bay saying congratulations to the guy on the Vikings. Is kind of how it would feel. You're like, what the fuck? Fuck the Vikings. Like,
I'll show you the billboard that they
Like
put up. This is in his hometown.
Yeah, like
Like,
the Cardinals fucking hate the Niners. And vice versa, so it's like seeing a Niner player, and he is a local guy. So it'd kind of be like, Paul Pierce was from LA, but he played for the Celtics. It would have been like when Paul Pierce was going to the finals, putting a billboard there in LA saying, go Paul Pierce. And they're like, what? No, he plays for the Celtics. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, apparently in his hometown, they splashed this all over the billboards owned by this digital billboard company, and some of the locals were none too happy about it. So it kind of made a little splash in the news, but that's some little Super Bowl splash news right there. Let's check out some people in the chat. I wish they still had Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, so right. Everybody thought it was going to be Lance, Garoppolo, and Purdy, and those two guys are gone. Jimmy G's moved on. Lance is gone, and
Jimmy G's not even going to be a starting quarterback.
you don't think he's going to make it back? He got injured. He went to play for the the Raiders as a free agent, Andrew. And what do you think? He's not going to come back from his injuries?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think the Raiders are going to go QB. O'Connell's probably not the answer. And Jimmy G, I think they're going to go younger. They might give him a chance to compete for the starting job with a younger guy starting next season. But as soon as he gets as soon as he messes up, they're going to pull him for the young guy. So, I think his days are kind of numbered as a starter in this league. In the future, maybe next year, next couple of years, he might be able to cut. But yeah, he's certainly not a long-term solution or like
he seems to be getting in that neighborhood where he's going to be like just a regular, spend the rest of his career as a backup quarterback. Potentially.
I don't think any team has him in their plans for sure.
Brownstown says Dalvin Cook signed by the Ravens. Yeah, I was excited for that if we could make it past the freaking Chiefs, but he had a couple good runs. He still might have a couple. He might have a year or two in the tank. I would sign him for a year deal with like a 1-year option and give him a go boneloads.
Yeah, especially because J.K. Dobbins, who knows what's going to happen with him, and then
Mitchell
still hurt, so he could definitely be a guy that comes in the start of the year while dudes are still recovering and contribute. Yeah,
I agree. Good, Andrew.
And Gus is a free agent. Gus might go. So yeah,
ooh, that's tough. I didn't realize that. I hadn't gotten that deep into it yet, boneloads, but I didn't realize Gus was free agent. What do you got?
Yeah.
Oh.
AJ Dillon is a free agent. So
AJ Dillon. Yeah, we're getting in this weird area where guys like Dalvin Cook, who are like 27, 28 years old, Derrick Henry's, are like all becoming these like expendable free agents, like just before they're 30 years old, and they kind of might get that next big free agent deal.
Jair Alexander, Brian Gutekunst said there's a 99% chance that Green Bay is gonna trade Alexander.
Wow, that's dumb if they do. They kind of need him.
Wow,
He's a good player.
All depends on what kind of cap shape they're in, I guess. Bone.
That's
you
true.
know,
yeah,
sometimes you got to make the move that you don't want to for those reasons.
that's a good
Top
point.
3
Yeah, 'cause he's
rookie
gonna command some money.
Marvin.
Can you believe that Todd
Marvin
Gurley's
Harrison
not
Jr.?
even 30 yet? He's been out of the league for like years, and he's not even 30.
Who's that?
Todd Gurley.
Wow. Yeah, but yeah, he had multiple knee injuries and stuff. He got really beat up. He was the workhorse there in Los Angeles for a while, but then just the injuries caught up to him, it seemed like. But yeah, great runner. What's up, Carson?
Isn't that crazy though? Yeah, not even 30, and he's considered just like old and out of the league.
Yeah.
Not even gonna consider him coming back. The guy's not even 30.
So guys, do you think this has to do with maybe these college quarterbacks coming in and having success, like basically in their first year? It seems like that's happened a lot more recently. But
And
these guys from the college, they just come in and they hit the ground running, quite literally. Go ahead, Andrew.
we discussed young kids staying in college till they're 26, 27.
That's right, because now the game's changing up. When I was younger and growing up, they made the guys do 4 years of eligibility, and then you could be eligible for the draft, right? And then they said, okay, now you can do 3. Then they took the college requirement away. Now we're talking about how they have like the NIL money, the name, image, and likeness money that these guys are going to be getting paid in college. And our friend like Hack Ride, who I'm surprised is not here tonight with Electrifies in the chat, shout out. He surmises that this NIL money might keep guys in college longer, Andrew. That's kind of what you were getting at, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see guys in their early 20s in the NFL as much anymore.
This is going to be an interesting anomaly, Andrew. If we've gone from guys that are saying, I'm not even going to go to college, to guys that are saying, because the money's decent and I'm playing at a decent college, I'm going to stay 4 years. And we talked last week about somebody having like 5 years of eligibility, right?
One person had his ninth or some crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, 9th year. It was the Van Wilder we were saying. He was the Van Wilder of college football. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how college football, how this NIL money might keep guys in school longer and maybe get back to these guys do have to get a degree now, or they will get a degree. They'll be more encouraged. Yes, Brad Fan says top 3 prospects: Marvin Harrison Jr., Caleb Williams, and number 3.
I think Caleb Williams is going to the Bears.
The Bears. Bears.
The wide receiver from LSU. That guy's going to be a game changer.
Mm-hmm. He seems to be the one I'm hearing talking about, even before we're getting to the drafts or anything like that, the combines. We can still be my homies BF. I don't know. I don't know about it. You know, and you know why? Excuse me. You know why I can't be mad at you, because our team didn't show up. The Ravens didn't show up. You ain't going to go to win no championships, no Super Bowl, scoring 1 touchdown and a mop up field goal at the end of the game. You know, they got 7 points, bone loads, in the first quarter, and that was kind of it. They kind of from there.
That pick was in the end zone.
Yeah,
when they had a chance.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. And so Lamar's 2-4 in the playoffs now. I don't know.
Dude, that
that's not good.
Had the ball and then dropped it in the end zone.
Yep. I got my rookie Zay Flowers right at the goal line. He dropped the ball, comes out just before, so it was just wasn't our year. So we can be homies for sure. What's up, Lego Pizza Man? Lego. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, I was bummed for you and Chris. Both freaking lost, man.
Were you like, you were at that game, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Yes,
you were like, oh shit.
I got the fuck out of there so fast. I did not want to see no confetti that wasn't ours. I didn't want to see no stages, no Taylor Swift kissing anybody's anything. No. I want to see none of that shit.
Everyone was just so dejected too, and just like upset walking out of there.
Yeah, it was quiet. Definitely like a kind of a funeral kind of thing.
Yeah. And there's some people who are like, they're still our team, and then there's some people like, I'm so fucking sick of this. Like, I don't even care about the regular season anymore. Just fucking perform in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I will say about it is that I think they're so unused to seeing Mahomes get like sacked or tackled or hurried that the couple times we got to him when the guy was like in mid tackle, they got 15 yards penalties called for that, so.
Can we go back to the Brewers?
Sure.
No.
Andrew.
No.
Oh, said no, sorry.
The Brewers are so cheap and their management is so
How cheap are they?
fucked up. They didn't even go after one of their top prospects.
What's your comment?
So Andrew, we
You
talked
like
about even
Conway?
last year. Your team seems to be getting rid of a lot of players. Do you think that the Brewers now, especially by getting rid of Corbin Burns, are in the middle of a rebuild, bro? They got rid of managers, all kinds of stuff.
Let's go sleep. Let's go sleep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like really close to turning my back on the team.
Well, I don't believe that, Andrew.
Oh, I thought I was muted. You heard me talking to my cat.
Well, I heard it attack you. Look at
It's
that.
okay, little baby.
I heard
It's
you.
okay.
Come here, little pussy wussy. How you doing? Little baby, how you doing?
You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Okay, knock it off.
Let's see. No, Andrew, I know that you don't believe that. You might be just like me. I'm a little disgruntled being a Ravens fan right now, but I know that you're going to be a Brewers fan forever. But yeah, we go through our phases, right? We think about
It's
it.
tough. Yeah.
Mario Cooper, Browns wide receiver, is an end of his contract.
The way he
Amari.
finished last year, he's going to get some
Amari.
good money.
Amari. All right. Let's see.
That's Amari.
Nigga, man.
He played great last year.
Ravens should not
He's
have
gonna get
lost.
some-
I agree, man. 7, like I said, you got to get more than 7 points. You got to score more than that. Yeah, they just didn't show up. And Lamar Jackson seems to think that we'll just do it again next year. We'll be all right. I'll figure this out. It's like Brock Purdy was the last dude picked in the NFL draft. He got more Super Bowl appearances than Lamar Jackson. And I'm a Baltimore guy saying that shit. So there you go.
And that's the thing. You don't know if you're going to be back. Like, the window is so small in football. Like, that's what Phillip Rivers thought in 2010.
That's what Dan
know?
Marino thought.
Yeah, after 84. No, really.
There's a
they
guy
think
that has
you're gonna be
all the
back. You
numbers
don't
in the
get
world,
back.
Hall of Fame numbers, ain't got no ring. Ain't got.
What are you doing, Andrew?
Oh, trying to squeeze
said
one
it was
off.
Okay.
My leg's twisted.
Nope.
Oh,
Let me take you out, buddy.
and call a nurse.
Nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
call your person, man.
Nope.
We need a nurse in Andrew's room. Stat.
But yeah, we never know if that window of opportunity is going to close. Like, especially in football, you can't assume that next year's going to come because
I get so aggravated when I hear him. Oh, we'll just figure it out. We'll go next year and all that. There isn't always a next year. Ask Dan Marino. Ask some of the guys we just mentioned here. CJ Stroud is unbelievable.
Yeah.
CJ has a bright future.
Hell
If he-
yeah.
If
Those
he
Richardson. Yeah, they're going to be good.
If he doesn't take the team to a conference championship game one of these days, I'm gonna be disappointed.
All right. Let's see.
He is that good.
He is. I don't know if anybody saw it, but last night they had like one of the first skills competitions was the quarterbacks. I saw Baker Mayfield and I saw CJ Stroud, and they had him throwing at the live targets, being throughout like an indoor facility. And I understand that Baker Mayfield edged out CJ Stroud in that competition. So it's something that Baker Mayfield's having this little resurgence at kind of near the end of his
Yeah.
usefulness.
Feeling dangerous.
They say his
Tampa
release
Bay,
time's faster too, Boneloads.
Tampa Bay Bucks totally need to re-sign Baker Mayfield.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to happen. It will. And he's going to get paid pretty good, too. He's not going to be paid with the top quarterbacks, but he's going to be paid above a starting quarterback level.
Yeah, he
He's
might
gonna be
he
paid
might
at like a
he might
fringe
be able to
all-star.
land a starting job somewhere. So he's demonstrated the skills. They're saying that he's increased or reduced the speed of he gets rid of the ball. It used to be like
Nice.
3.5 seconds. I think he's taking almost a second off of that. What's up, Ted? Ted is my name, Ted. What's up, Ted?
Hey.
Welcome to the show, man. Which sports heads? I'm not an O's. OSU fan, and I'm saying that Brownstown fit. All right.
Oh.
Please hit that like button. Yes, whether you're watching on Andrew the Giant 96 or my channel BF Live, and check out my show every Monday, 12 noon East, that I do with Scott Fitzpatrick and our friends Stormy and Bobby Nick, who is here sometimes with us. Bro, favorite team right now in the NFL. I think this is for you, Andrew.
Right now, I'm going. Dolphins are stacked, man.
Yeah. Offensively, aren't they promising for sure?
You've been talking up the Dolphins, and bro, I gotta say, you were telling me last year like, Tua's going to do it this year and all, and I was kind of doubting you. I don't know why I was, bro, but because I didn't see what you saw. I know they had Tyreek Hill and they got Tua, but I didn't know necessarily that was enough. But boy, they made a splash this year, Andrew. So I think you're right. They're going to be in the mix.
They seem to bounce back too from the concussions.
Do you think they need to move on from him?
No.
From Tua, I don't know. He did. But Boneloads makes a great point. He bounced back from the concussions, I think. And I didn't expect that, Boneloads. I thought he was
usually
always going to be kind of off and never quite get it. And man, they had a stellar season. So props to Andrew as always. I like Notre Dame. Brownstown says. Ted says, just got back from Riverdale, Georgia, and Fairburn, Georgia. Well, welcome back. I hope you're home safe and hanging out and joining the Sports Heads tonight. We're going to be around a lot tonight. I'm going to be doing a show at 9 o'clock East called Replayables over on the Shuley Network right here on YouTube. We're going to watch some crazy videos, drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. And then after that, I'm doing a 24-hour stream. So I'm going to be around for a while.
I can't wait.
Say this right on air. Don't fuck with me when it comes to sports, man.
You heard it from the Human Sports Ticker. It's Andrew the Giant. That's why we're here, because he's our friend. And here's another good friend that's here. It's DC David Chandler. Says, you're doing this and starting a 24-hour stream tonight. Maniac. Good luck. Bobby Brand Muffins. Yeah. I was doing the time math there. I took a little nap before the show, Chandler, but you're right. Like normally, ideally you would start this like kind of rise and shine and start it when you've had your most sleep behind you. So I got some naps, and this is a fuck around and find out night, bro, because I don't know what to expect. I got a lot of links out there. I got a couple little things planned, but we're going to dig in the computer and just hang out, fuck around and find out. And a lot of our friends are going to be doing it, and hopefully you'll be in the chat too, bro. So we'll see you there. Andrew's going to be there sleeping. Andrew, tell David Chandler what you told us, what you're going to be doing.
I'm going to be, my ass going to sleep.
But sleeping with who?
Sleeping with BS tonight.
Oh, shit. It got weird, Chandler. He said he's going to, Andrew's going to join me on the 24-hour stream, of course. I said, if you're going to sleep, bro, whoa, look at the bone loads. I said, if you're going to sleep somewhere, bro, you might as well sleep on my show. He says, yeah, I'll come sleep with you, BF. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Sounds weird. Hello, sports heads from the lovely Stormy checking in.
Hi, Stormy.
She's going to be hanging out, helping me and being part of the 24-hour stream. What's up, Airborne Loads?
Four Loco seems to work good during a 24-hour stream. Wendy had 3 of them when she did a 24-hour stream, so maybe try that.
Oh shit, I'll take that recommendation. Chandler's giving a shout out, love to Stormy, Lego Man. I love this podcast. Thanks, Lego Man.
Thanks, Lego.
And we appreciate the love. We just a bunch of crazy, bunch of regular knuckleheads like you, but we like to get together once a week and talk to our boy Andrew. You see how he is. He's the Human Sports Ticker, and we love doing this. So we're glad that you're loving it too. Shayna, I hope you're having fun. Let's see. That's the real one, right? That's the real one, right?
Yeah, that's real.
All right.
I think that was a genuine one, not like a passive aggressive. I hope you're having fun. I think she meant that.
Hit the bean, you fanatic. That's right. Please hit that bean. The bean is also known as thumbs up or like button. We appreciate that. You're getting the shout out love from Scott Fitzpatrick there to David Chandler. Shayna saying thanks for taking care of me again. Oh, and David Chandler is saying Scott. There you go. Ted's my name. Voodoo Ranger is another one that'll put you to sleep. The Tropic Juice and Fruit Force 9.5. All right, there you go. We got some tips out there. Let's see what other stories we got for you in the hopper here, Andrew.
My channel or yours?
Who? Ted? Ted is joining us from your channel. Andrew the Giant 96, as well as your lovely girlfriend. Shayna is joining you from over there, bro. So,
Hi.
hey, Ted. Ted, please. You might have already, bro, but Andrew's going to caution you. Please hit the subscribe button on Andrew the Giant 96 if you haven't already. Yeah, I took care of it for you, Andrew. Chargers need help alongside Cardinals and Panthers.
Lots of help.
Well, I know you're excited because you're about to get Jim Harbaugh and new GM. Look at that smile he gets on his face. This guy's
So
simply
excited,
irresistible.
dude.
Like at this.
It's like life changing. I can't wait. Yeah, he's got high standards and he's going to hold us to them. And
Yeah,
I
you
say
wanted
us like I'm playing. You know?
you wanted Brandon Staley gone for a long time, so that's cool. And speaking about new coaches, I mean, this always happens when you're a good team. They pick from your coaching tree, and unfortunately, the Ravens have lost their defensive coordinator. It says the Seahawks hire the Ravens defensive coordinator Mike McDonald as head coach. So there you go. I don't know why they're showing Harbaugh on it. So yeah, he was
Good hire. He's young too, huh? Like 36, 36. He's
Yep.
like half the age as Pete Carroll.
Yes.
So if you're gonna change, change all the way, right?
real young guy, and I guess it's all gonna be all new. I think Pete Carroll's gonna stay on as an advisor. Boneloads.
Nice. Gets me a good gig.
Yeah, just get to sit back and kind of judge
What-
what everybody else does.
What is the youngest head coach to ever have a starting position? Has there ever been one like 31, 32 years old?
I think your guy might be the youngest ever. He was like 3 when he took the job or something.
I know Tomlin was done. Tomlin was young when he took the Steelers job. I know that I think Don Shula was one of the youngest head coaches to win
Really?
a Super Bowl at one point in his career. Yeah, I'd have to look it up. We'll have to get the research team to look it up there, Andrew, meaning me
Right.
when I got to find another hand.
I don't mean to be like out of the blue, but
I think that was us to
Boneloads went black. Boneloads, wait, come back, Ant. Come back. Boneloads, come back.
come on back, bro.
He's trying. We'll be back in a minute. We'll read a couple more of these. Did you see the Ravens mascot broke his leg? Now, unless you're talking about a repeat of what happened last year, I saw it happen last year. We used to have 3 of them. All right with the sound. They called them Edgar Allan and Poe because we have the Ravens and the Edgar Allan Poe theme, and one of them broke their leg, and they only had one. Now they brought Edgar Allan and Poe back. They have one with each name on it now, so that's how they take care of the broken leg coverage. They have a good roster. They just don't use it. Let's see. To be honest, I like the Chargers. Brownstown says Bill Belichick with the Browns. That would be an interesting full circle, wouldn't it? That's where he started.
Yeah.
A little trivia: Bill Belichick was the residing head coach of the Cleveland Browns when Baltimore went after them and brought them to Baltimore. And when they came to Baltimore, that's when they parted ways. So that would kind of be interesting that if he would go full circle and end up with the Browns. I've seen stranger things happen in the NFL. Kareem Hunt. Yes. Yeah, let's talk about you see me put that article up? You see it right here. Let's read that then. Can you see that, Andrew? It says
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt had surgery for a ruptured adductor. It says he underwent sports hernia surgery to repair a ruptured adductor. The surgery was performed by Dr. William Myers. I don't know who that is. So, yeah, he had some surgery. I don't know what it says. It can sideline players for at least 6 to 8 weeks and require immediate surgery. He says right tackle Lane Johnson fought through a similar injury. So this guy played with this ruptured adductor, Kareem Hunt. So he's got it fixed now. So maybe he'll be good by training camp next year.
I looked it up for you, Andrew. Mike McDonald is the youngest NFL coach in history.
So
So he'll be. I don't know who the youngest one ever was, but yeah, he definitely seemed like a younger guy. Oh, I see you, bro. Oh, he's back. He's waiting.
Sorry.
He's like doing jumping jacks in the camera and shit.
Well, I heard Mike McDonald, and I'm like, you the singer?
Yeah. I keep forgetting. I don't watch the Ravens anymore.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Every time you see me,
Get
every time you see me,
it. I'm not going to triangulate myself, Lego man, but yes, I do. I live in the greater Baltimore area. How you doing? Yes. Oh, there you go.
Which, when you live in that area, it could be like one of 3 places, you know, DC, Virginia, Maryland.
That's right. That's what it did. Yeah, the DMV. That's right.
No.
Got it down to that. Yeah, I'm a suffering Orioles and Ravens fan. Both of my teams made it to the playoffs and a championship game, and neither one of them won anything. So we're starting over. We're starting all over, I guess. But let's see. All right. So like we said, boys, it's finally come to it. We always say, like, why bother playing a Pro Bowl game if they're not going to play real, if they're not going to like rush the passer, if they're not going to do regular shit. Well, it's finally come to this. Pro Bowl games 2024, flag football and skills schedule, how to watch, and the rosters. But yes, they had the skills challenges, and they're instead of playing a legit football game, they are going to play freaking. We're going to see grown professionals play flag football, guys. What do you think, Boneloads?
It's I understand that the players don't want to get hurt
I
and go
hate
too
it.
hard, but yeah, I don't like it. It's yeah, I we'll see how it
This
goes.
game, this game went from being in Hawaii, Scott, to being like one of the cool things to watch on TV, because every year you would see maybe see some favorite players from all your teams. They got their lays on and their cool shirts and their kind of chill vibe, and they went to Hawaii and they're playing this like kind of cool game. But it seems like as the years progress, the guys were happy to have the free trip, but they don't want to take the risk of getting hurt. So now they're going to be playing flag football. Scott, can you believe? You think that they should do this if they're not going to play a real game?
Well, because if the game, if there was something to like when baseball used to your World Series would be played at who got the home field advantage. If there was something to
Incentive, right?
gain from, incentive. Because I can see why I wouldn't want to play either if I had millions of dollars. And you're one play away from ending your career.
Yeah, nothing to gain, everything to lose. Totally. Yeah. That's gonna be fucked up.
I mean, I guess
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, we get wiser over the years, Boneloads, I guess, because I think some of these older guys would take pride in going to that Pro Bowl game and kind of trying to best each other. But it seems like at least competition, if it ain't for the Super Bowl, they don't want to meet that level of competition at the Pro Bowl. And I guess with the money involved, I can't say I very well blame them, Andrew, but it does kind of suck, doesn't it, bro?
Yeah. Like,
He's looking at it.
I remember back in the old days when I forgot who it was.
Back in my days, honey.
Ray Lewis
Yes.
would go hard.
So hard. Yeah. Ray Lewis, Junior Seau, they really would. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're right. They would go hard even in the Pro Bowl.
If you was an owner and spend all that money, you wouldn't want your players probably playing in one either, really, would you?
Yeah, it's just funny, kind of what it's evolved into with all what the money has made the game evolve into.
It's gonna be messed up if more guys get hurt during flag football than they would have during tackling.
You know, that's funny. Yeah, that would be funny because you hear about these guys getting injured sometimes training on the beach playing flag, in the sand or something. So I was kind of thinking that, Bone. I was like, watch them try to avoid something, and then something weirder is going to happen. So stay tuned this weekend. It's going on all weekend on like ESPN and like ABC channels. The Pro Bowl challenge. If you want to see it in them skills or flag football.
And the week before the Super Bowl, I don't like that. I think they should move it back to after the Super Bowl. That was kind of cool. Like, it was like the end of football.
Yeah, I agree. To me, the Pro Bowl was the period on the end of the whole football season. They waited for the Super Bowl a couple weeks. They'd all fly to Hawaii, and that's how they'd end the season.
Did we talk about McMahon yet?
No, you son of a bitch. No, you son of a bitch. We haven't talked about him yet. What do you got to say, you son of a bitch?
How much time do we got?
He's under federal investigation.
Damn, for real? The feds are after his ass?
I'm going to jail.
He might be looking at criminal, like Harvey Weinstein time. Like, wow.
Think of parents who don't want kids' brain damage. We're talking about football, I believe. Let's see. Myles Garrett inspired to play football, and I even chose number 95 when I was younger. All right, you like Myles Garrett? There you go. Myles Garrett,
a ball player. Yeah, great player.
Used to be soccer was the way. This is the way. It's gay. They're taking football out of the game, says David Bobby. Rodney Harrison, he was a beast for the Chargers.
Yes, I loved him so much.
Classic Charger from back in the day. All right.
He helped the Rams win the Super Bowl in '99. Knocked out Trent Green from the preseason. Put in Kurt Warner. He should have got a ring around here.
Gramatica. Martin Gramatica was a kicker. He made a game winner and was jumping up and down
Yeah.
celebrating and tore his ACL. We remember that. Yeah, he like
Yes,
went nuts. Yeah. It was like one of the nighttime games or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
unfortunate.
in the off season, they're not really allowed to ride motorcycles or play random games or whatnot. The players.
Well, I know. I think once these contracts got bigger, Scott, you started hearing about these clauses, like where they're starting to get down to what these guys do on their personal time. Like, yeah, no ATVs. We don't want you riding motorcycles and stuff. It gets crazy when the money gets involved, how it changes the game and everyone's behaviors and attitude. And that's a good example. Look who's checking in. It's the lovely Wendy.
Wendy. Hey.
Lest anyone think that's an imposter, this is the actual Wendy Pack from our friend from the Howard Stern Show. How you doing, Wendy? Happy Friday. I know you're going to be joining me on my 24-hour stream, girl. I better see you there. We'll see you there later on tonight. Gus Farrat headbutting the wall. Yeah. Yeah, when he went to tunnel or something like that, he was pissed off. You got some good references there, Bob. We got some good old classic fans here. All right, check this out. They're going to have a new feature for the Super Bowl this year, guys. It says, why is CBS rooting for kickers to hit the upright? Because they're adding something called upright cams. Look at that.
Oh, those are cool.
They're adding these. They're calling them. They're calling them doink cans, actually, guys.
I wonder if that's distracting for a kicker.
I was thinking that too, Bones. I'm thinking they should paint these yellow or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they seem like they're flat enough, but they had to present a plan to the league last year, engineering plan that assured them that they wouldn't kind of interfere with the game or change the goal post or in any way. So they're hoping they got microphones on them, and they're hoping that they get these nice doinks.
Yeah, like it's going fair, and then it hits the camera and misses. Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
don't
they were
know how-
talking.
They would have to redo the kick. I would think if something like that goes down.
Go ahead, Scott.
I don't know how many times I've watched a football, watching a football game, the kicker kicks a field goal, and from the camera angle we get, it looks like it missed. And- and-
The guy's like, you're like,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why, at one point they used to have one referee under the center of the thing or near that.
Yeah.
And at some point, because of the reason you're saying, they added a second referee. So now every game now, there's always one referee on each side. But even with that, Scott, I agree. When I'm at games or watching it on TV, I look till I see both referees do that because you get an optical illusion. You can't always tell if it made it or not.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know.
But it says this was inspired by when the kicker of the Kansas City Chiefs, Harrison Butker, lined up to attempt a 42-yard field goal late in the first quarter, and he doinked it off the post. So
Yeah.
CBS is hoping, because they put some technology and some cameras on them posts, they get a good doink. So let's see if we get a good doink on the Super Bowl this year.
That's weird that they would implement that like so quickly.
Yeah, they said they talked about it last year, right after the
last
kick.
year, that's right. You
The
said
executive said they looked at
right.
looked at each other and said, we need like a doink camera. And they submitted a plan. I read the article a little bit. They submitted an engineering plan to the league, and they did it in a preseason game with the Bucks and the Panthers. They used it and bone load. So that's
Okay.
kind of how they worked their way up to this point. Brownstown says BF shouted me out during yeah, I did. Hack Ride stream. Yeah, we were shouting. We were hanging out on a Hack Ride stream and Catch 22 with our friend DJ Electro Fries, and I saw Brownstown in there. You were hanging out, having a good time. Let's see. Tricky Nicky, can I hop in? Oh, it's Tricky to rock around. What's up, Tricky Nicky? I don't know you at first. Can you gotta take me out for a date first? Buy me a drink. Let's see. No more of a distraction than a couple thousand people waving towels in a kicker's view. Okay.
Good point. Yeah, we would bring you on, but we're not sure if you're going to show your cock to us.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're not going to, we're not having you on.
Yeah.
It's kind of a requirement, Let's see.
Some guy showed his ass already to us, so we're kind of burnt. We're kind of jaded.
Hey, Tricky Nicky, would you get to know you? Maybe we'll have you on sometime if we get to know you. How you doing? I'm right now. Let's see. David Bybee. I didn't know that I didn't know they couldn't do that. Hibbity hobbity, hibbity hobbity, says Juggle Jen. Wendy says, I will try make on there. I do my best doing your live stream. Yeah, I know you'll be doing yours too, but come on, we'll snipe each other, we'll visit each other, we'll have to put it together,
dance.
Wendy.
I'll dance for you.
Good
Wendy.
idea.
I'll get Scott to twerk for you.
I will.
Boom,
I might
that'll
even-
do it. I'll get Bobby Nick. I'm gonna have Bobby Nick Wendy. I'm gonna have Bobby Nick. Come on.
Oh, cool, Tricky.
Nah, have my own channel. Love sports talk. That's cool, Tricky Nicky.
Yeah, we'll get you on here one of these days for sure.
Good to see you, man. We're just a bunch of podcast bros that get together every week, every Friday. We talk about our favorite sports stories from the previous week and all the crazy shit going on. We share Twitter stories with each other, throw them in the hopper, and we come here every week sharing with you. Phillip Rivers, though, there's a guy that. How about a guy?
Love that man.
He's got like 9 girls, doesn't he? Trying to have a boy.
Yeah, he's got so many kids.
I think they're all girls, right?
Yeah, he's got a son who plays. He's in
Okay,
high school
okay.
now. His name's Gunner.
Okay, but he's got
And
like
he was
9
actually-
kids.
She was throwing sidearm, and Rivers was like, "You want to bring it up a little bit?" He's like, "But that's how you throw it, Pa."
Oh shit!
Yeah,
you
so
know-
it's pretty cool. Yeah,
He was a guy. He was a hit or miss guy. He went for a streak there where he could really take over a game and be that guy. But then I think at one point in his career, when he tried to be that guy, he tried too hard and he started making a lot of mistakes. But
Yep.
yeah, that's another guy. He never got a ring either, did he?
So
no,
does,
not even a Super Bowl
does
appearance.
he play quarterback?
Was that his son play quarterback? I don't know. What did
Yeah.
he play, Bono?
Yeah, he's QB. Yeah, he's gonna be good, dude. Really cool. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, he's
I was
already
hoping-
balling. He's already balling. Yeah.
What grade is he in?
Pretty early. He's like 9th grade.
Hmm.
So we
Yeah,
won't be hearing about him for at least a couple more years. You know.
Tricky
Oh,
Nicky.
what-
We were voting. I was rooting for the Lions. I don't know about these guys, but I kind of was. You know, I like seeing those. We talked about that last week. We like seeing kind of these underdog teams kind of win. The Lions would have been like a cool story to see them go to a
Yeah.
Super Bowl, especially with Jared Goff having switched with Matt Stafford switching quarterbacks. It would have been kind of neat to put a bow on that story. And like each guy ended up winning a Super Bowl, but maybe it's going to take another year.
I wonder if he has some recruits already recruiting him.
Probably. You know, just because of the blood. You know, if he's got half the competitive nature as his dad, you know, you would love to have that on your team.
Block that guy as a troll.
Blocked, David Bybee. Put his ass on his shoulder. Yeah, ass hit. Okay, no thanks. Okay. All right, what's up?
No problem, he said.
Oh no P. Okay,
NP, yeah.
NP. I thought it was a keyboard mistake. NP. Got you, Tricky Nicky.
Yeah, we
All
got you. We'll get you in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see
Yeah.
what's going on.
Do you have
Got that-
Twitter or anything? That way you could send us some sports stories?
Yeah. You can send them to you, right, Andrew?
Or if you have a sister that might be interested in Andrew.
While you're at it.
Anything really.
He has a girlfriend. Just kidding. Don't do that.
I subscribe because you guys are awesome. Thanks, Tricky Nicky.
Thank you, Tricky.
Later.
Okay, he wants to send Tricky the link. You've already won me over.
Thanks for checking in for a minute, man. We hope to see you here. We're here every Friday, bro. So we'll catch you next time. Let's see. Gerald Everett, good tight end.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? I don't know if the Chargers are going to bring him back, or if they're going to draft someone, or how that's going to go.
I know Jeff Hudson, by the way. Wait, Jeff, I mean Jake Hudson. You know Jeff's brother? Is that Jeff his brother? I don't know. Let's see.
There's that. Yeah, there's this one sports
What's up, Tricky
podcast
Nicky?
that, Jake Plug that I kind of like. It's pretty cool. By the way. Maybe Tricky Nicky's. Is he part
Denver
of
Unicorns, Bybee says.
Tide Sports?
Mods, get this guy. Do your jobs.
Shout out! I'm going to shout out Jake Hudson. I want to also thank him for his 11-cent Venmo super chat he sent me.
Nice.
Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the support, bro. Every penny counts, literally. Keenan Allen and Keeler are also good. Keenan Allen, great wide receiver. All right, let's see. Let's get
Yeah,
into
he's
a
going to
little.
be back. Yeah, they're going to bring him back. I don't know about Mike Williams, but Keenan Allen, he's going to be back.
Let's talk about George's St. Pierre. Did you put this in the hopper there, Bo Notes? Talking about some UFC.
Yeah. He was rumored to be headlining for 300 because 300 UFC 300 is they're trying to make it like the most like historic fucking badass mixed martial arts event ever, and they still don't have a headliner.
But they got George St. Pierre insisted he will not return to mixed martial arts, ruling out a comeback at UFC 300. The historic event is still without a main event, and GSP has been a dream participant for many MMA fans. However, the former two-weight champion has dismissed the idea. So for those of you UFC fans, hold out hope that St. Pierre might come out. We'll have to hold out and see, bro.
I think they're going to bring Connor in for the main event.
Yeah.
You know, because that would be a huge draw.
Yeah.
Scott's like, yeah.
It's going to be the BMF title, you know, bad motherfucker title type thing, you know?
I heard some analysts talking about the footballs having a microchip on them. They do. And the players also have microchips stored in them. And now the NFL is getting into these deeper analytics where they can tell you, like from the hike, they can tell you the release time of the ball down to the 10th of a second. So, yes, that is very true. They do have microchips in the players and the balls for these deep game analytics. Diaz versus McGregor 3, Biden says.
That would be really good. See, so something like, yeah, we could definitely see something like that happening for sure. They're gonna have to bring in some like big names, right, for that 300 headliner, man.
I don't feel good. The Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. That's I know. Yeah, it's not a great thing, especially since they went through my team to get there and all.
I think Bibby's the only person here.
I only hated the whole KC Taylor Swift situation from a distance before it actually affected my life, and now I can't stand it.
I think everyone outside of Missouri and Kansas is going to be rooting for San Francisco.
We got that story. The Georgia St. Pierre. What's this one about? Losers. All right, we got another UFC story. I think you put this one in here too there, Bone Loads, if I'm not mistaken. This is about Jailton Almeida loses to Down syndrome fighter in a charity bout, but makes his dream come true. You know any details about this?
Just that's basically kind of self-explanatory. Very heartwarming. Went out there with MMA match against a kid with Down syndrome and let him win.
Yeah, I'll read you the opening line. It says, Jailton Almeida doesn't lose often, but he did for a good cause this past weekend in Brazil. On Saturday at Demo Fight 18 in Salvador, Bahia Almeida, 20-2 MMA, 6-0 UFC, competed in a charity MMA bout against Alvaro Borges. Dream come true. And there you go. So you can see it. He took on a gentleman with Down syndrome and kind of made his dream come true. And I don't know if it'll count as a professional loss. They say the guy is not used to taking L's or anything, but
there's exhibition. So they're good. Yeah, it's not going to count.
Just a feel good sports story where you see guys that kind of really know what's important, the fans and people that are really into it. So I thought it was a great story to share, Bonos. Thanks, bro.
Thanks. Yeah. No, yeah, it was a really good heartwarming story. I got a kick out of it.
Taylor Swift is going to be on the next Madden cover. I saw a thing in my area said that we need our tight end Mark Andrews to date Lady Gaga.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
I thought that was it's not the craziest idea I ever heard there, Bonos, right?
Oh, yeah, I like it.
I miss you, Andrew, says Shayna. All right, get a room.
Speaking of Mark Andrews, are we going to transition into that one, or are you guys see that?
I know, but go tell everybody that story real quick. I don't have it prepared, but I heard that story come out during the week. Tell everybody that story. It was cool.
So freaking cool, man. This guy saved someone's life because I guess Mark Andrews might be diabetic, so he had his kit with him, and some lady was going through some kind of medical emergency on a plane, and she started falling unconscious, and he asked a question like, hey, is her blood sugar low? And they were like, yeah, because there was a doctor and a nurse on the plane. Mark Andrews stepped up, gave this lady medical attention, got her stable enough to ride out to land safely, but basically saved this lady's life. Like if he wasn't there on that plane, she might not have survived. So this dude literally had the wherewithal to jump in, kind of see from his own situation what was going down and save this lady.
Very cool. Yeah, our tight end might not be tapping one of the hottest pop stars, but they're out there saving lives. But does anybody care? No.
If the Ravens would have made the Super Bowl, he wouldn't have been on that plane. That lady might not have lived.
Ooh. Wow, that's an interesting point. I didn't even
Crazy,
put those two things together, bro.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
Mind blown indeed. Wow, man. That's fate. Whoa, man, you're blowing my mind, man. It's too early in the night to have my mind blown, bro. What's going on with that, man?
But yeah, such a cool story, man. I'm like, wow, what a winner on and off the field, you know? That's a man right
He
there.
wouldn't even have been on the plane hadn't they lost. Well, I guess now we know the reason
He
they lost.
deserves Man of the Year for that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, but I guess
Fuck
that's not going to get press coverage. But if a Taylor kisses Travis on the cheek, it'll get 10 headlines. But nothing for my boy Mark Andrews. Thanks, Bone Loads. Yeah. That's a great story, and I forgot to kind of include that, man. So that's what's up. All right, let's get into some basketball, boys.
Yeah, buddy.
Talk about. I got a little video of Kawhi Leonard that somebody supplied.
Domination. We're on a roll right now. Like I'm feeling this Larry O'Brien trophy in June. I think it's going to happen.
Leonard.
All right, so tell everybody what we're seeing here.
So Kawhi Leonard right now, he's kind of posting up from out far against the player. And he does a nice little spin on the baseline and hammers it home.
And this is your Clippers at the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, top team in the league, Boston Celtics.
Look at that. Away. Oh, my goodness.
Look at the score.
Out below.
Winning by 28.
Off Pritchard. Spins away. Oh, my goodness.
Look at that.
Look out below. Leonard off Pritchard. Spins away. Oh, my goodness.
Peyton Pritchard, he's a good player, deserves to be in the NBA, but defensively, he cannot guard Kawhi Leonard. So that was just a total mismatch.
I'm worried about the Bucks right now. Major worried.
Yeah, they lost to the Blazers in Portland the other night.
They're on 2 since Doc.
That's right. You guys got Doc, and we talked about that. Yeah, they haven't won since they got Doc as coach.
Oh, my goodness. We talked about last week how they just inserted Doc Rivers after they had a young and up-and-coming coach, but he kind of rubbed some of the players the wrong way, and he was dismissed even though he had like a winning record, and they brought Doc Rivers in, and you're telling me they haven't won a game since then?
Finally.
That's amazing. All right, let's talk about a little more NBA news. We got this article that says, no cause for alarm despite recent offensive eruptions. What do you know about this article here, Bone Loads?
Yeah, because Joel Embiid scored 70, and then Karl Anthony Towns scored 60 the same night.
Okay.
And then a week later, Luka scored 70, and then someone else scored 60.
Yeah, I'm saying Luka Doncic 73, Embiid 70, Devin Booker and Karl Anthony each scored 62.
Devin Booker, yeah.
We've talked about this in the past too. Like in years, they had to move the 3-point lines out and kind of make all the lines bigger. So now we're talking about offensive eruptions, and we're talking about games that exceed 100 points, even though they moved the lines back many years ago. So what do you think about this, Bone Loads? What do you think it says for how basketball is changing or the athletes are changing?
I think they should make the 3-point
Get Andrew first, I guess.
court.
But that,
half
brother?
Court?
The 3-point line is half court now.
Yeah, I mean the game
no more
changing.
top of the key. The 3-point line is that would keep things limited and make those free throws more interesting, wouldn't it, Andrew?
It seems like Wilt's record might be in jeopardy if they keep this up, which it's because they did change the game in the early 2000s to make it more offensive because that's what the fans want. They didn't want to see these defensive battles where it's like 69 to 72.
Right.
So they made it to where you can't foul anybody. You can't really touch anybody. If you make contact with the player, they're going to call the foul. So it's an offensive league. And yeah, I think we're finally starting to see how it's turning into,
Well, I remember more than 10 years ago, I'd say they were talking about something like this, and they said, all right, guys, here's what we'll do. We'll move the 3-point line back. We'll make the top of the key for, that same thing. We'll kind of move the zone around a little bit and change the height and kind of keep these games because they were all going above 100 points like crazy. And so they moved the lines. Now, did they ever move them back to make it more offensive, or it's just these guys got better even with the new? Yeah,
they moved it up to 22 feet, and then they moved it back again to 23.8 feet, I think. Yeah, so it's back to its original.
So that explains why we got all of these juggernaut games and all. So possibly we might be talking about them maybe having to move it back to the further distances, maybe.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Andrew. I think moving it back isn't the worst idea, but maybe not half court. Maybe moving back like a foot or two.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
no, that's
he-
actually a
he-
pretty good
he
idea.
Said, he said it should be half court. He said he said all the free throws should be done from half court. So you just stand in the middle of the arena, and no matter what end you shoot, you shoot the basket. What's up, Ryan Ahmed? Thanks for joining us tonight. I can see you're checking in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Please hit the subscribe button over there if you haven't already, brother. Welcome. We appreciate you being here. V3 means remember me. Yes, V3, we got you. Who is this sped? Dude on my screen. That's me. that would be me. I'm Bob. How you doing? No, I'm just a little off. I'm not that autistic. How you doing, Micah? Let's see what's going on. Goofy. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. Let's go. Yeah. Yes, I do. I got that. Ain't the only thing that's stiff on me, bro. I'll tell you. Let's see. V3. Okay. Let's all get a life. Gotta love the love in here. All right. We're doing the sports heads thing. We're doing it. Whoa, what the hell that came from?
We're doing it.
Random animal noises. All right. Yeah, we're going to be pulling this train into station in a couple minutes at 9 o'clock East. Check us out on the Shuley Network too. Excuse me, Shuley Network. Myself, I'm going to be over there doing replayables. 9 o'clock East. So let's see.
Regular Shuley Network, not Shuley Network 2.
Shuley, it was a faux pas. I was used to saying it for so long there. Phone loads. Andrew, we talked about all the coaches that are getting jobs and are not getting jobs. But look who is getting passed over again, bro. Eric Bieniemy. What do you think about this? Remember who this is?
No.
Are you with us,
The
Andrew?
Chiefs offensive coordinator until last year. He was with the.
Andrew doesn't talk until you decide to talk
Skins.
bone loads. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Yeah,
So
go ahead, bro.
yeah. I mean, the guy was an offensive coordinator for the Chiefs for the last 6 years when they've broken records. So you would think he'd be kind of a shoo-in for a head coaching job, but it just hasn't happened.
Yeah, he was offensive coordinator for the Super Bowl wins that that the Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes had. You thought that he would be the most likely guy to certainly get a head coach, being off of a Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid coaching tree, but nothing. So to get under his wing out from under Andy Reid's wing, he became the offensive coordinator for the Commanders, and now they've moved on and picked Dan Quinn as their head coach. Boneloads.
Yeah, it's you'd think someone would try to give him a shot just based on the work he's done.
Yeah, I really don't understand this. I mean, Dan Quinn is a failed coach. Raheem Morris, who coached the Tampa Bay, is getting another opportunity to coach again. But yet Eric Bieniemy hasn't gotten his first opportunity.
It's confusing, you know. Maybe he just doesn't have that leadership quality, you know, when he goes into those interviews or something. They just, I don't know. You know, maybe he's just an X and O. Maybe he's kind of like a Norv Turner. You know, he's more of an X's and O's guy instead of like a team leader.
And there might be, but normally the way we find out is from these guys kind of becoming a head coach and seeing if they are the guy or not. Like you had the example of Cliff Kingsbury. He's going to be like going back to being a coordinator. He was the coach of, you know, the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, it's a good point. You got to at least try. You know, the guy's done the work to warrant the job. Yeah, someone's got to take a flyer on him just to see if he can coach it at the head coach level. Because if
Guy's been in the league for a long time.
Production,
Raiders running back in the day and grind his way up. He's a great coordinator, and I just don't understand why he don't have a job. Hey, just got off cut of the jib and had to stop by.
Welcome.
The lovely DJ Electra. She has the link for the 24-hour stream. I hope you jump in whenever you can. Let's see. Bro, why you secret so hard? Okay. Let's see. Sekiro so hard. I have to go. Sorry. It's okay, Brownstown.
No problem, Browns.
We'll get down with you another time. Thanks for checking in. Cut of the jib saying howdy doody.
What up, Jim?
Howdy doody doo to you, Bobby. He can go back to KC. Maybe. That's what I thought. I thought Andy Reid might hang it up after a while, bro. After a couple of those Super Bowls, I think maybe Eric thought that he was going to slide over, maybe slide into Andy's spot, but Andy ain't giving up shit, man. Andy's deep in the game. He's lost children to this game and all kind of shit.
A lot of people are complaining on the Brewers side. We didn't get enough for Burns.
You know what? Being on the other side of the deal, Andrew, I say we had better prospects that they could have went for him. So I'm glad we didn't give up more than we did. So let's see.
It's looked like a salary dump more than anything.
Salary dump for sure. See you, Brownstown. We'll catch you in another show chat, whether it be Hack Ride, BF Live, or this one, bro. We'll see you around, or No Filter, Ryan Ahmed. Yes, see. Okay. Some people don't get out much. Let's see. Players have had problems with him. And Electra is saying, "Hi, Andrew."
Hi, Electra.
Cool. Let's see. All right. Let's get to another story here. What we got? Bono's checked out a little bit. Checking out these comments. They said Vrabel would Vrabel, yeah. What do you think about that? Mike Vrabel. He hasn't caught a job yet, has he?
I thought Belichick would.
Yeah, he's another one, but I think he wants too much power, Andrew, and people don't want to give up all that power that he wants to be the GM, bro. You think a team should let him be the GM and the coach at the same time?
Absolutely.
Are there other coach, GM, others that does that?
Yeah, there's a. Oh no, sorry, Mike. My bad. I was gonna say all the head coaching positions are filled, dude. So there's no one that's looking for a job right now is gonna find one for head coaching. But yeah, no, I know as far as someone who does GM and coach, I can't think of it. Right, like.
Right. I think that's why Belichick's having a hard time landing a job, Scott. Yeah.
That was something that did a lot in the 90s and it kind of went to the wayside.
Yeah. So you used to do that a lot, right? Yeah, but
yeah, like Jimmy Johnson kind of did that almost for like the Cowboys, and that's kind of the thing. Is Jerry Jones kind of thought he was a football guy, but he had Jimmy Johnson making all those kind of draft picks for him. Him and Jimmy Johnson rubbed each other. Jimmy Johnson moved on, and Jerry Jones hasn't been able to put it together since. See, you need good personnel people. All right, Andrew, we got one more story, bro. Any last words you'd like to share with our friends?
Do you think Vince McMahon should be in jail?
These are your final notes, bro?
My final note doesn't how much money. It doesn't matter how much money or power you have in your life. You can't run from the law. And you can't run from the law. Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Who do you think you are, you son of a bitch? You don't talk about Mr. McMahon like that, you bastard. He can fuck whoever he wants to fuck. There we go.
Yeah, honestly, Andrew, if what they're alleging is real, he probably does belong in jail. I mean, to like bring a chick into your company and like make her do all kinds of sexual stuff was pretty fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting ready to ask. Did he do anything illegal though? Maybe I don't know something, but
yeah, I think it is. I think it does cross the lines of like legality.
and it's hard to tell, Scott, because these stories, we're kind of numb to them because anything Vince McMahon does, we're never really surprised with. So, but it does seem crazy, and they were trying to make this girl sound like she had just lost her parents and she was a poor orphan child, but apparently she was a grown-ass adult who lived in the same building as McMahon, so she had to be a person of some kind of means. But they're really playing up the victim, and I don't know. It takes two to tango. He's an asshole, probably met up with assholes, and that's what you get when assholes meet assholes. All right,
I think
Andrew.
if he was just a regular dude and he was like, come do all this stuff, it probably wouldn't be. But I think just because he holds such a high position of power, they probably figure like you aren't able to say no as easily. Yeah. So I think maybe it's the abuse of power that was probably going to be brought into question.
Well, and if you watch Vince Russo on any of the morning shows on the Shuley Network today, Vince Russo was on there and he was speculating that they might have known that these things might have been in motion for a while. This company knew that they were buying the WWE and they knew McMahon's weakness, and they're kind of putting two and two together, seeing the timing as all this coverage really rose to the top as this merger has happened, or this takeover deal by that TKO company and all. They think that a lot of this stuff about McMahon has boiled to the top because of that merger, but we'll never know. It's all about more money than we'll ever know about. There's Electra checking in for you, Scott.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, fellas, I got one more video I'm going to share with you. It's kind of like our video of the week. It's kind of interesting too. I think this is something, they used to have, they started out with MMA, but then let me see what we end up with.
MMA is cool now.
It's a cool MMA clip. I think you're going to like it. This is the origins of MMA. I got the first MMA match like ever fought in time. Check this guys out. I'm going to leave you this one. I'm going to pull this train into the station. Check it out.
Whoa.
You ain't seen shit yet, guy. Watch this shit.
Oh,
Yo!
goodness.
Wow!
That guy's dead.
Submission. Yeah, submit. All right, one more time. I'll let it roll one more time. The first time you just got to process what the hell you're looking at. But check this shit out. It's called Medieval MMA.
Man.
Pound beat the chainmail off that fool.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Well, I hope that qualifies as one of the cooler things you've seen today or this week. Yes, David Bybee, it was a beatdown. Andrew, any last words? We got to pull this train to the station, bro.
Thank for your fellow sports heads to check in for this beautiful episode 79 of Sports.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. Please, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to all of Andrew's channels, whether it be No Filter with Andrew and Friends or the channel I'm co-streaming on, Andrew the Giant 96. Go, Andrew.
By the way, I hung out with my friend of mine, Nicole, who is a independent wrestler today. She said she would be down to joining the show eventually.
All right.
Cool.
Well, let me know when you line that up there, Andrew, or your independent wrestling friend. Hey, Scott, where are you going to be later on, bro? I got some ideas.
Well, the main one I want is your 24-hour stream that you're fixing to do.
Thank you.
And then
That's right.
No Filter 6 days a week, and BF Live on Mondays, and Guitar Guys on this Sunday. We'll be talking about how uses of a metronome.
Oh shit! Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I like it. There you go. Yeah, Guitar Guys. If you're a guitar player and you want to talk guitar low gear and stuff like that, check out Scott and Cut of the Jib, Chris, our friend, on Sunday mornings most of the time. Hey, Bone Loads, good luck to you with your job search, bro. Any last words you'd like to say before we start the weekend? And
I'll be jumping on BF's live stream, his 24-hour stream at some point tonight. So definitely check that out because we're gonna hang, we're gonna have some drinks and just enjoy ourselves. And thank you, fuck you, good night.
Hey,
I do that as good as
out of the
Andrew,
Andrew book.
Yeah.
So like we said, we still got a lot of fun planned for tonight. I'm going over to Replayables at 9 o'clock East on the Shuley Network on the main channel. We're going to watch crazy ass videos. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, joke, eat edibles. Do you bring what you got? We're going to do that, have a great time, and then after that there'll be a little break in between. And then 11:55 East, it begins. I'm gonna fuck around and find out what it's like to do a 24-hour stream, and I'm hoping all my friends join me. And I got planned, something I don't. Mostly I don't have anything planned. I'm going to have the friends show up, and it's just going to be a hang. So I hope everybody can be there. Let's see.
I might even wake up in the middle of the night and just jump on with you.
You're welcome whenever you want.
Yeah.
Cheers and good night from Electra. Scott, do you have a link tree?
I don't even know what a link tree is.
There you go. It's just a collection of all of your various social medias, bro. No, Juggalette, she was trying to ask us about that the other night. I need to get on that. What to get on that?
He doesn't even have a tree.
Very good point. Let's see. All right. I will be there for all of it. We love it, Electra. Okay. So, for our West Coast correspondent, Bone Loads, For Scott Fitzpatrick and for Andrew the Giant, I'm the man, BF Buffalo Bobby fan, saying peace and love, and we'll see you next time we see you, and that'll be next Friday on the Sports Heads. We are out of here. Have a great weekend. Join us for other fun we're having tonight, and we'll see you.